You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Thanks for stopping by. Today I'm going to check out this 16-piece beverage maker set. If you're one of the first to watch this with me on a premiere, we were chatting in the chat box. If not, then thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video. Now, I did feature this shortly in a video so that people can see what I was going to do. It's a Chilton Toys. But before we get that out of the box, let's take a look. I have seen these before and packaged much differently, much more colorful with this packaging, probably a newer packaging. Mine is probably older than what you see here. The Kiddy Matic 2 Action Appliances. Now I've done the blender, and then I was able to find the whole instructions section. That's what it looks like. And then let's just see if I could read this here. It says, Kiddy Matic miniature action appliances have real play action resembling appliances found in the home. Designed for safe use by little hands, they will give hours of educational fun to the little miss. Areas of the appliance in contact with food should be washed in warm water and mild soap. Do not use hot water. Rinse with warm water and dry. All Kiddy Matic action appliances are completely safe, powered by strong friction motors. No batteries needed, no heat required. All Kiddy Matic action appliances and accessories by Chilton Toys are made of the finest impact plastic for child safety. There is a caution there. So here are the steps. It says, the little miss can really make favorite drink. Kool-Aid, Funny Face, Tang, or any other powdered drink mix. And this realistic looking beverage maker, completely safe, no heat required. Real on-off lever releases water into basket with dry powder to create realistic dripping action. There you go. That's the instructions. They tell you how to fill. Now, you're not necessarily, if unsweetened, it says, well, I have a larger version here. Let's see. Oh, if an unsweetened dry drink mix is used, cover bottom of inner cup and sweeten. Cover bottom of inner cup. Oh, just the bottom. And then sweeten to taste. If a pre-sweetener drink is used, fill to the top of the inner cup. Okay, let's get this out of the package. Enough talking, enough looking and learning. Time to check it out. It's all been hand washed by me. I take time, hot water, soap, anytime I get a vintage toy like this. And I have to be very careful which side of the sponge to use on a lot of this old plastic. And like these handles are very fragile the way they made them. I know it says of the highest quality, but it was definitely much different on some toys back then, especially these. The plastic can easily crack. And it does get a little more brittle over time with age. At least that's my experience, what I found with older toys like this. Okay, there is my carafe. And then my last spoon. Now, it did say napkins and a Kool-Aid was included. I don't have the napkins because I didn't have a sealed box, as you can tell. But I do have a Kool-Aid to test out today. Alright, so how does this work? Well, here is your on-off. This comes off. Let me move this so I don't knock it out there. And then you turn this on, and there's a little rubber stopper in there that controls it. You fill the reservoir here. It says to the handle of the cup with water. Your carafe. And then you fill, there's that little inner chamber. Remember, 2 levels in there. And it looks like that little slot there is going to allow the water to slowly drip through and then come out the, almost like a little screen area there, but not really. That slides in there. So when you're ready, that's it. That's set. You fill it. This has a little notch in it, so you know to line it up. And pretty neat, the way it says, Kiddy Matic 2 Beverage Maker on off. All right, let me get my water. We'll come back. I'm going to do 2 things for you. Not just the Kool-Aid. I thought I'd do something a little bit different with this. I will be back. Alright, getting my ingredients ready. I noticed my Kool-Aid pack was a little bit stuck, so I was trying to pick it out of the bag and break it up a little. Okay, so anybody in Premiere watching right now, this Premiere video, what do you think my special drink is going to be after this one, after the initial test? Alright, so that's set. I just need to put a little bit on the bottom section Remember, this is just the flavoring, so it's not really the sweet in any way. It's just going to add the color, and we break that up a little bit more down there. I'm going to put just a little more here. Let me give you a top-down view. Oh, by the way, when I change camera angles, it's because if I was watching, I'd say to myself, I want to see better. Change the camera angle. And hopefully, the YouTuber does. Okay, that's set. Okay, that's in the off position. Let's take this now and fill it up to the handle line. Okay, now that's closed. Hopefully there's no leaks in this. When I was washing it, I did test. I didn't see any issues. Okay, that basically fills it right to the edge of the lid, where the lid sits. Okay, you can see the water from the top. Can you see the water from the top? Now we need to tilt this to get the drip feature. Let me do this. I will come back and get it right in there so we get a good shot here. All right, so I thought I'd figure this angle first just to see if we can see the water dripping. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to turn it on and we'll see what happens from different angles here. Oh, there it goes. Pretty cool. It's going quicker than I had envisioned it. Wow, it cleared out all the powder real fast. Let me just look at the top and see. Okay, so there's still quite a bit of water going through. That was pretty neat to watch. Okay, so my beverage dispenser is ready. Let me bring in my cups. Wow, that went a lot faster than I was expecting. Now basically, I'll put in a little bit of sugar because I need to sweeten my drink. I'll put maybe one of those, and then I'll try one with a half. We'll taste the two and see what they're like. Here we go. Nice. Now I guess if it's not enough flavor for you, you could add more. Now I'm just going to see if this will fill all four for your guests. It's pretty close. All right, let's put that back. Let me mix up number one and get a spoon in number two. Has anybody in the chat section figured out what I'm going to do? I don't know. All right, I'm going to taste this one with less sugar. Now, hard to tell with the color. The cup being orange-ish, reddish, and the drink being red. Not enough sugar for me. Ooh, so let's try this one here. This has got probably twice as much sugar, probably just right. All right, test number two. Much better. I'd probably put a little more flavoring in. I taste it, but I'd like just a little bit more with a little more sugar. All right, let me wash this up here and come back with drink number two. I did want to show you real quick as I was taking this apart that all of the powder did wash out. So it did work in that regard. I'll be back now once it's all clean. All right, no better way to test a beverage maker that looks like a coffee pot than using instant coffee. Why not? I'm going to put some in my little bowl here. Now, it does call for a regular measuring teaspoon per 6 ounces. So I think I will just fill the bottom of my little container here with a little bit more than what I did with the Kool-Aid, just because, I don't know, I think it needed to have just a little bit more flavoring in there. All right, there's still a little water from when I washed everything. Okay, now that's filled, and I got a little bit on the side. Let me see if I can just... Oh, it's actually coming out on its own just from naturally. Yeah, okay, I add a little bit more. Just had to do it. Okay, now I have hot water. Actually, warm, not too hot, but hot enough where I know I'm not drinking a cold beverage here. Okay, there we go. I'm excited about this. Okay, it's in the off position. Don't forget to put that under there. We'll have a problem. Remember, this happens pretty fast. I put my pinky in there. Ooh, it's warm. Okay, here we go. So let's show this again. I think I can just get right into this. Now that I know what to expect. Here we go. Time to percolate my instant coffee. And here we go. And it is on. Nice, look at that. Very cool. I think I'll mix that up just a little bit. I wish I would have done that with the other one too. As you can see, the powder goes real quick, and then all of a sudden I'm back to regular water. All right. Let's turn it off. Don't forget to turn off your machine. Ooh, look at that. Very nice. I'm going to bring in another surprise item. Hopefully you're enjoying this premiere video with me. If you are, let me know. It's actually a nice color. Okay, here's my... Well, let me do two here. Now, normally I drink coffee just black, no sugar, no cream, but I will do that right now, just in one of them. Okay, so every year, Elise and Audrey get together with their Nana and a bunch of friends and family, and they make a bunch of Italian cookies. So I thought, well, let me show some. Some of you might be familiar with them. Plus all kinds of other cookies. All right, here's my little plate of cookies to eat with. They're not miniature cookies. They're much larger than my beverages. I got pizzeos, I got crescents, and then this one, I don't remember the name of this one, but I know I've had those numerous times, and then some biscotti. All right, so let me take my sugar flavored one. Boy, this would be great with some mini cookies. I think this set might... not bad. Let me dip in a biscotti in there. It's a chocolate chip one with some nuts in it. Okay, Premiere fans. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I had fun making with you today. I think going forward, any maker sets and kits I will do in Premiere mode so that I can try to get more and more people to join in while we're hanging out together chatting. Have you had any of these cookies? Let me know. And thanks for watching and enjoying Lucky Penny Shop. Hopefully you do. Look at that description. I will put a link to a playlist with a bunch of other maker sets. And maybe I'll put the other Kiddy Matic 2 makers that I've done directly in the description. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.